What's up everyone, I'm Jay from the GameBustersUK, back with more UK Forbidden Memories Part 9. Alrighty. Now I've upgraded my deck even more. So let's start with the best and then just sort of work down there. So the strongest card I have now is Meteor Black Dragon. Oh yeah. Now, I believe I did explain, I'm not sure if I actually said that you can get Meteor Black Dragon from Meta Mage, but you can. This is who you need to fight if you want to basically win the game. Now, you can get Meteor Black Dragon from different people. You can actually get it from Joey or Jonah the second. So you can get Red Eyes from him, and you can, if you're lucky, get Meteor Black Dragon. And you can win it from Hyjin if you manage to beat him in free duel, but of course you might as well just fight Meta Mage because it's so much easier. Got Skull Knight from Meta Mage as well. I got Suijin from Hyjin because now I have Meteor Black Dragon, and I have also Dragon Treasure, which I used the memory card trick to swap over, so I got 3 of them. I decided to fight Hyjin, and I won about 10-15 times, and about the 6th time I got Suijin. So you can occasionally get fairly decent cards. You can get Kazajin and Sungra Thunder as well. You can get twin-headed in card from him. I probably would recommend getting twin-headed from him unless you want to buy it, star chips and get the password to buy it. But you know, if you want to get like better equipped cards, because I got Dragon Treasure from S-Teching Pegasus, continue to S-Tech Pegasus and get like Bright Castle, Megamorph, which I might do off screen a bit later if I want to. I believe what I will do once I do complete the game, if there's any cards that I haven't got, like rare cards, normally the most powerful cards, any cards that I want to try and get legit and show you guys how to get it, I will do an extra video sort of thing to show you how to get them, because there are some things that you can't win without completing the game. Believe it or not, you have to complete the game, because there's some opponents that you can't go to free duel and fight unless you beat the game. So you have to beat the game, and then you get the chance to get these rare cards, which is kind of pointless, because once you've beaten the game, the only real thing to do is kind of like, if you want to beat the game a lot easier, because obviously you got all your best cards, and if you want to grind for just collectible rare cards and make a better deck, but you don't actually, you know, nothing story wise. So yeah, got win Skull Knight, got Suijin from Hyjin, got Dark Magician, obviously got Red Eyes, Guy the Fierce Knight from Meta Mage as well. You may notice that you do get a lot of cards related to Yugi's deck from the Meta Mage. Like we can get like Feral Imp from was it Simon Moran, and sometimes I think Yugi has used Mystical Elf. You can get Mystical Elf from him. And Horn Imp, I think he uses Horn Imp as well. You get Horn Imp, and then when you come to Meta Mage, and he has Guy the Fierce Knight that you can win. You know, Dark Magician. Unfortunately, no Summon Skull. Curse of Dragon. Where's Curse of Dragon? So yeah, pretty much his most powerful cards. Obviously, if I have Beaver Warrior and Karibo, I could use a ritual card, if I get the ritual card of course, to get Blackluster Soldier. I'm not sure how to get the ritual card legitimately. I'm not sure who you'd need to S-Tech for that. Normally when I get ritual card, it's totally random. I don't normally go for ritual cards. I feel like there's really no point. They're fancy looking, and if you really want to get like Blackluster Soldier, or if you really want to get can you get Perfectly Ultimate Great? I don't think there's any way to get Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth in this game, because Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth is not a ritual either. I don't think it's actually possible unless you hack the game. I really don't, which is a shame. At least you can get Blue Eyes in card and Blue Eyes Ultimate if you ritual summon him. So yeah, you can get Blue Eyes in card if you didn't know. I've never won it from Kaiba though. So yeah, we'll get into Blue Eyes later on. We can't win him yet, but right now, yeah. So let's say Dragon Treasure, Meteor Dragon, normal Meteor Dragon from Meadow Mage as well, which is, you know, you can fuse Red Eyes, Black Dragon and Meteor Dragon to get more Meteor Black Dragons. Kaminari attack, War of Tradition, some weaker cards here and there. Still got Durai, got Bruncher Radius. You can get Firewind Pegasus from Hyjin or Meadow Mage, so yeah. And that's yeah, that's pretty much it. We're pretty much okay when fighting the other mages right now, so we're just gonna get right into it. And then I may just, like, afterwards, like, if I feel like it, I'll go and grind some more and get some better cards, like, from whatchamacallit, from Pegasus. And I think one of the enemies you do fight, you can win Zoa from him if you're lucky, if I remember correctly. Now, I'm going to try and do this in order, if I remember. You don't have to do it in order, you can do it in any order you like, but since we went to Meadow Mage and we didn't really do that properly, because that's the hardest one, we're going to do the Sea Shrine, which is the easiest one. You, who are... Wait, you're Prince GameBustersUK. How did you get here? It matters not. You won't be leaving alive. They pretty much all say the same things, these Meadow Mage dudes, and they're just like, yeah, I'm going to beat you. As you gathered, his field is water, or Yumi, if you like. That's what it's called, yeah, field C, which is Yumi. So, yeah, his, you tend to have cards like, say, like, Deep Sea Shark, Aqua Dragon, I believe, Man-Eating, is it Man-Eating Black Shark, Roaring Ocean Snake. He does have twin-headed in card. No, actually, no, he doesn't, I don't think. He can fuse to get twin-headed, like so. I had a feeling, so there's literally nothing I can do if he attacks me, and he does, a little blighter. Oh, well. Yeah. Technically, the only reason why I can't win. However, I've got my own twin-headed, so... The best thing I tend to do in opponents like these, I think he might have Raigeki, but I'm not sure. But when opponents don't really have any magic cards, and you have the same card as he does, you know, like the same attack, I just leave in attack mode. You know why? Because 100% of the time, they will just defend. Because they can't get past your monster, so the computer's just like, oh well, I'll just defend then, there's nothing I can do. That means I can go and attack. Woo. And I will actually show you some of the animations now. Now I've got some other cards as well. 30,000-year-old white turtle, I should say. That's an old turtle, man. How do you know it's not a tortoise? So yeah, not too difficult. Saturn, I think it might be Skullbird or that turtle bird thing. I think, let's find out. Yeah, turtle bird. I knew it was a water monster because he only has water monsters, but because that's like, you know, part bird, it's a different guardian star. Normally, most water creatures have Neptune for water, so. I'm not even gonna fuse. I'm just gonna summon Red Eyes there. If you've got twin-headed, or if you've got like thunder monsters like Kaminari attack, you can dominate this guy really easy. Now the next one, the High Mage, he's a little bit more difficult. I would say though, if you've got twin-headed and you can summon him, you're fine. It cannot be. You weren't meant to win. Well, duh. Sekmaton. Sekmaton. Forgive me. These mages here have funny names. Proceed. I am the High Mage Sekmaton. Since time immemorial, it has been our duty to protect the Millennium items, and we shall never allow them to fall into your hands. Prepare to face my sea deck. Prepare to meet your doom. You shall pay dearly for your... Oh, shut up. You talk too much. It's time to duel. I can just imagine, like, the guy is just talking for like 10 minutes, and then you just steps in and just like, it's time to duel. So you interrupted my enemy speech. Now, he does have twin-headed in cards. I believe he does. I'm not 100% sure about that. He does have Crab Turtle, which is a ritual card, which I believe has, I think it's 2550 attack and 2500 defense, or the other way around, something like that. It's a ritual card, but of course, because the game likes to cheat, the enemies can and will summon ritual cards without using ritual cards, if that makes sense. So yeah, he'll have about 3000 attack because of the water field. Again, if you can screw him over with the water field, you know, get your advantage, that's okay. And yes, right there is probably Labyrinth Wall or Millennium Shield. He does have that as well. So right now, all I can do is just sort of defend and until something better comes along, because I can't beat Labyrinth Wall. I think he also has like Millennium Golem and stuff as well. So, and of course Suijin. So, yep. Nope, still nothing I can do. If I can get like Gaia the Fierce Knight or something, I can fuse and get Gaia the Dragon Champion, or twin-headed or whatever. But he's not too bad compared to others, because obviously, yeah, there you go. Dragon Treasure, Gaia the Dragon Champion. Again, I don't think there's a way to get Dragon Champion in card. I think I glitched the game again before. I think, because I remember, I believe I mentioned that I glitched the game and got twin-headed as Karzajin as well. He doesn't have Sungrowth Thunder. I glitched the game, yeah, just to make sure it's Labyrinth Wall. I glitched the game and I got one time Black Skull Dragon and Gaia the Dragon Champion. I'm pretty, and it was from Meadow Mage, the Dragon Champion. I remember that. I'm pretty certain I've never been able to recreate that, so I'm pretty certain it was just, you know, it glitched out. There are some cards that do, you know, like glitch out and stuff, and you know. Boulder Tortoise. I've pretty much got this now. Yeah. So I believe there's, because they're all guarding, these mages are all guarding 7 Millennium items, or 6, because we've got the Millennium Puzzle. And so we've got 6 to defeat altogether. Being the Meadow, oh, we got Millennium Shield as well. Being the Meadow Mage, I can't get my words out, is the hardest out of them all. And this is the weakest. I wouldn't bother grinding. Sometimes you can get like maybe a few 1900, maybe Sea King Dragon from him, but I really wouldn't bother. There's not really much worth it to help you improve your deck. I think he's the one who has Roigeki, so you might. I've heard that it's possible to S-Tech him and get Roigeki if you want to, or you know, if you really want Roigeki, you can just, if you got the password trick, just keep starting a new game on a separate memory card until you get it, which is probably a lot easier. You are powerful, but you don't stand a chance against the power of Master Haijin. Says you. And we get the Millennium Necklace, which is a Shizu's. So next, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it might be the Desert Shrine. It's over the desert. It might be the Forest Shrine. Granted, I don't think this is in order of you know, complete order. I would go to say that the Desert Shrine is probably easier than the Sea Shrine, mainly because he doesn't have like a powerful ritual card or anything. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna go for Desert Shrine. It doesn't matter if I don't do it in order. It's not a big deal. I'm just picky like that. You've kept me waiting long enough. The Millennium items are the source of our mystic power, and will remain so. They shall never be yours. The Desert Shrine shall be your final resting place. So it's obviously that he knows something coming. To me, that indicates that he's probably like the 4th or the 5th or whatever, you know, that I was supposed to fight. Yeah, the only real difficult thing to this guy is that he may get Stone D. I don't think he has like Labyrinth or anything. And so yeah, you might get a bit of trouble with Stone D, but you know he's got like a few like zombies like Pumpkin and maybe Stone Golem possibly. I'm not sure what that is actually, that trap. Find out if that does anything. No, might be an invisible wire or something. It's all good. I don't think I've shown Dark Magician's attack because I don't think it was in the last video. So yeah, Great Mammoth of Gold, fine. It's not too bad though. I can't. Well, I say that I can't do anything at the moment, so I have to defend. Oh, why can't these cards have effect cards like Duels of the Roses? I think it was one of the things that did disappoint me when I did first play the game. I was like, they're all normal cards. But then I was like, oh, there's no sacrifices. I was like, okay. To be honest, it's got... This game has gone to the original where, you know, right at the beginning of the game, you didn't actually have to sacrifice the summon. You didn't. It's done that. I want to put it to Moon in case. Okay, here's Moon in case it was Uranus sign. There we go. You could say that this is twin-headed, slight disadvantage here because obviously he's got like Wasteland and rock monsters are normally stronger against Thunder types. So Thunder types is like Pokemon. Okay, it does have Labyrinth Wall. My bad. That's a slight pain. Probably because normally he doesn't get Labyrinth Wall when I fight him. Go with an appetite. Oh, he screwed himself over anyway. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Well, that's a terrible card. I know it is. No, I cannot lose. Not like this. Too bad. I wonder if they just die or they just disintegrate or something. I am the high. That sounds a bit harsh. I am High Mage Martus, Lord of the Desert. I am forsworn to protect the Millennium Item. It is my destiny to eliminate you. Let the desert be your grave. Defend yourself. Alright, mate. They got weird designs, and it's like half the time you just don't know what their actual faces are. Because to me, it just looks like he was like wearing a giant mask or something, but I honestly don't know. Ooh, Dragon Treasure and Meteor Black Dragon! Oh, yes. Now he definitely gets Labyrinth Wall. He definitely gets Millennium Shield. No, not Millennium Shield. He just gets Labyrinth Wall, yeah. His strongest card, if I'm correct, is in theory Zoa. Although Zoa doesn't get a boost. So other than that, it would be like Rancho Radius, pretty much. Stone D, you know, all that. Great Moment for Gold Fine. Summon Skull. He has Summon Skull in card, and my Broncho Radius gets a power up. I've heard rumours saying that you can win Summon Skull from this guy. I've never been able to. I have won one Zoa from him though, so you can definitely get Zoa from this guy if you're lucky. I just think certain opponents are easier than others, you know, to get certain cards. I mean, like I say, Meadow Mage, compared to Hygiene, easy. A lot easier to get, you know, like Meteor Black Dragon and all that. However, there are certain like players that I would say are probably harder, but you do have an easier time winning those cards if you manage to beat them, which makes more sense. I think if your opponent's harder and he's got better cards, then if you do win, the result should be better. But it's not like this with this game. It's all over the place. I might, you know, grind off screen and get someone's got a Zoa. If not, I might just try and get someone's Skull, or I'll just do it in an extras video. But no, I've never been able to get Summoned Skull. I've never been able to get all the pieces of Exodia as well, which I've heard is possible, but I'm not sure. The desert claims me this day. Oh, that's all you have to say? and we get the Millennium Scales. Unfortunately, these items don't really help us in like any sort of way, but we are going to leave it at that. Reason being, well, because for Crawlins anyway. Well, that, and actually, believe it or not, there is a scene that happens if you beat 2. I believe it's 2 or 3. I think it's 2. After 2, after you beat 2 mages, I guess, or whatever you want to call them, mages. Yeah, mages. There's the cutscene that happens if you go to the duel ground. So in the next episode, we are going to do that and see what's going on with Joe.